I'm joined by someone who's very talented and beautiful. At 20, she moved from Morocco to Los Angeles to attend fashion school. And after working as an assistant and then a stylist for Guess, Paul Marciano put her in front of the camera as the first Arab face of the brand. Now, Abla Sofy is making headlines around the world, acting, modeling, and starring in a chart-topping music video. Take a look. Well, that's a great club song. I know that song, that riff. Welcome, Abla. How are you?
Good, thank you for having me.
And that's French Montana.
Yes.
And how was that experience?
It was amazing. I couldn't believe it. It was like a dream in Morocco.
Well, think about it. You start off going to fashion school. You started off, working as a stylist. And then you became the face of Guess and BB. How did that happen?
Well, it happened so fast. I still can't believe it. But yes, when I moved to LA, I started working with Mohammed Hadid as his own stylist on his reality show.
So that's Bella Hadid's dad, but
Exactly.
Gigi's dad.
Yes. And then I was on the show. I did one episode with him. And then he loved my style, how I styled him, how we worked together. Then he introduced me to the owner of Guess, Mr. Paul Marciano. That he is Moroccan too, so we directly connected. He wanted me to model, but I couldn't really do it at that time. I just moved from Morocco. I wasn't confident. I was a little bit scared. So we decided that I work inside of the company as an assistant. I started assistant there. And then I did styling, I did a little bit of design, and then I did campaigns. I did the Hailey Baldwin campaigns, her first ever Guess campaign.
So you did all these campaigns, but when someone just says to you, hey, you want to be a model, that's someone's dream, and you turned it down?
Yes.
That's crazy.
And it was funny because so many times I would show up in photo shoot and the photographer would come to me and be like, hey, you're the model. I'm like, no, I'm the stylist.
Well, we're looking right now at B-roll in the video of all the campaigns that you've done, some pretty gorgeous work. And we just said at the beginning, you grew up in Morocco. And now as a model, we see you, and sometimes you're revealing some, parts of your body. Have you gotten any backlash being, in the Arab community for what you do?
Yes, of course, it's always very hard. I get attacked a lot on social media, but I always try to give the best image of the Arab woman and to not disappoint my country and my people that have been supporting me since the beginning. It's a little bit hard to be competing with all these models and then come up with my own rules. So sometimes I have to accept, sometimes they have to accept. But we always find a way to work together. And the brands that really want me, they find a way to please me, and I find a way to please them.
Do you turn down any jobs?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, of course.
For your values?
Yes.
That's a hard thing to do, especially in this business.
Sometimes I cry.
Really?
Yeah, because it's sad. Sometimes you want something so bad, but you think of the future because I can't, there is some limits I don't want to cross. So I always have this on my head, and then when it's a no, it's a no, even if it's sad and if it's a big thing, but if I can't do it, it's impossible.
Okay, I have to ask you, if you could do something now, would you be a stylist or a model? What do you like better?
Sometimes I find a way to do both. So in some photo shoots, most of them I style myself.
And really quickly, since we have a stylist here, I need to ask some advice. What are the trends for 2019 that a mom like me should hop onto?
Well, the good news is there is no more rules on fashion. That means you can let your creativity and then wear whatever you want, mix all the fabrics, mix all the colors. This is what was beautiful on this last year, and next year too it's going to be very colorful, all the fabrics going to be a mix, so you don't really have to follow rules, or there is nothing that is not trendy. Everything you want you can wear.
And what's next for you, my friend? You've been in music videos, you've been in ad campaigns, you're on billboards, you're on magazines. I mean, come on. What would you like to accomplish?
I'm going more on TV. So I will have a TV show in Dubai. And then I hope I'm working on some other things here in America on TV, and I hope I can talk about it soon.
Well, your life changed in a minute from styling Mohammed Hadid here to meeting the owner of Guess, and now look at you. So, pinch you. Everyone in Morocco must be very proud.
Yes, they are.
All right. Well, thank you, Abla. And, you know, kind of an amazing story, Alex.
It is. Congratulations to her.
Thank you so much for having me.
Today's